April 11th, April 24th, New Style. The memory of the Holy Martyrs Processus and Martinian. The Holy Martyrs Processus and Martinian were originally pagans and held the position of overseers in the Mamertine prison located in Rome. In that prison, the holy apostles Peter and Paul were imprisoned for preaching Christianity. Witnessing the miracles performed by the apostles in the prison, Processus and Martinian believed in Christ. When Apostle Peter, after praying, drew a cross on the Tarpeian rock, water flowed from the mountain, and not only Processus and Martinian, but also all the other prisoners, numbering 47 people, were baptized. After believing in Christ and receiving baptism, Processus and Martinian released the apostles from prison. However, the Lord himself appeared to Apostle Peter on his way out of Rome, telling him that he was going to be crucified again, and with these words, compelled him to return to Rome, where he was again apprehended by soldiers. Meanwhile, news reached the chief of Processus and Martinian, a man named Paulinus, that they had become Christians. Summoning the saints to him, Paulinus began to urge them to renounce Christianity. When they began to object and insult the idols, he ordered them to be beaten on the lips. After numerous persistent yet futile attempts to persuade the saints to renounce their faith, they were hanged on the execution tree, cruelly cut with sharp tools, and scorched by fire on the sides. But the holy martyrs bravely endured all these sufferings, and they were encouraged and comforted by a Roman woman named Lucina. Meanwhile, divine punishment swiftly befell the wicked torturer. Paulinus, who had ordered the saints to be tortured, was immediately punished by God with the loss of his left eye, and tormented by an evil spirit, he died 3 days later. Paulinus, his son, insisted before the prefect of Rome that the holy martyrs be executed immediately, and so they were beheaded outside the walls of the city of Rome. Their honorable bodies were taken by the aforementioned Lucina and buried with appropriate honors befitting the holy martyrs. On the same day, the memory of the venerable Pharmuthius, who lived in the 4th century in the same desert where the venerable John, remembered on March the 29th, labored in a well, is commemorated. Pharmuthius served and provided for him,